baby has died of measles in Ontario. We have had 2,000 cases of measles in Ontario since October. Typically, we get 20 cases a year, so that's 100 times. Those 20 cases are usually brought in from other parts of the world where this virus is still endemic, whereas now these cases are caught locally because we're in the middle of an outbreak, because people are not consistently getting this vaccine that we know is very effective and very safe. 140 people in Ontario have been admitted to hospital for measles, and yes, that includes pregnant women because, like so many other infections, pregnant women are more susceptible to the effects of measles. They have a higher rate of complications like diarrhea, like pneumonia, like encephalitis, and like death. And if all those things aren't bad enough for the fetus, there is also a higher risk of miscarriages, of small birth weight, of premature labor. And there is this risk, exactly what happened in this case, of what's called vertical transmission, or the virus being transmitted through the placenta from the mother to the baby being born with measles, and then also having, because they're so vulnerable in those first few days and weeks of life, more complications like pneumonia, like encephalitis, and a higher chance of death. So I'm going to say something controversial. People who are on the right side of the political spectrum are generally pro-life, so life of the fetus matters more than the life of the mother, but they're also generally less favorable to vaccines. I won't say anti-vax, some of them are, but they're generally less favorable to vaccines. And they make a libertarian argument that it's up to the individual if they want to get that vaccine. I can talk until I'm blue in the face about how safe a vaccine is, how effective it is, but ultimately they argue that it should be up to the individual as to whether or not they want to get that particular shot. So here's where those ideas don't fit for me. If you're in the middle of an outbreak, as we are in southwestern Ontario, and you are going to get pregnant, and we know that pregnant women have worse outcomes from measles. We know that babies have terrible outcomes from measles, and there's a chance of transmission, a high chance of transmission from the mom to the baby. Before you go and get pregnant, doesn't it behoove you to do everything you can to protect that future fetus, including getting vaccinated because you're in the middle of a measles outbreak, to protect that baby from measles? Congenital measles is horrible, and it almost never happens if the mother is vaccinated.